Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. I have another idea for this month's Paper Pumpkin, the Picnic Paradise, July 2018. So, you're going to need one of the little brown cards, the 3x3 cards that comes in the kit. And then I took a piece of the tissue paper. I know this looks kind of wonky. I guess I could trim the edge with my pinking shears. Sorry about that. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just kind of a messed up triangle. I'm folding it like this, and I'm going to put it over the top edge of this card like this. Okay, so we're just going to use a little glue. Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. This kit is so cute that I just keep kind of coming up with ideas for it. Oh, you know what? I didn't want to do that. I do this to you guys all the time. I'm sorry. I'm going to take that stitched stamp and just dip it in here. This is the soft suede that comes with the kit. And I'm just going to do some little stitches all the way around the card. And make sure you got a piece of paper or something underneath because it is going to go off the edge. And I'm not worrying that if it's completely straight, because you know sometimes when you stitch things get a little wonky anyway, or at least they do when I stitch. Maybe that tells me what the problem is. I think it's part of the junk journal thing. I just don't worry a whole lot. Okay, this time I am going to kind of try to just get part of it, so I'm just going to stamp like half of it with the ink and then try to line it up a little bit. Okay, so all the way around like that. Now I'm going to take this piece of tissue with the glue on it and just put it at the top edge of this card like it's kind of hanging out. Okay, and I'm putting it on all the way on the back. I want to make sure I get the glue wiped off because I'm going to just glue around this edge. Super light, and this wasn't the best glue to use, but it's just what I had. I could use my little tiny one over there, I guess would be better. Because you don't want too much glue, because I'm going to make like a little pocket. Just try to carefully pinch those edges and maybe even pinch out some of that glue. Okay, while those edges are drying, I'm going to go ahead and decorate the front. I got to keep that in frame, sorry. Alright, so I wanted to use one of the strawberries. And I'm just going to, actually I'm going to use dimensional on that, pop it up a little bit. And one dimensional, another one. Sorry, those are just tricky to get off. Okay, and I'm just going to put this right on here. And it doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm going to use the leaves. All in there. And one over here. And of course you can do these however you like. Okay, this isn't entirely dry, but it's pretty close. So now I have like a little pocket like this that I could put something inside of. And what I was thinking would be kind of fun for a little hostess gift or a teacher's gift is if you took something, they have all different teas that are like fruit flavors, and you could just slide one of those down inside of there. And then I made one of the baskets that come in the kit, and then this is another one that I did with the blueberries and then the little white tissue and the string around there, and then these are like little strawberry lemonade sugar-free drinks that you could put in there. And then when you put them inside of the basket, sorry. Maybe you put them inside of the basket. This, I just think that's a cute little gift. And you could either, you know, make them both the same or different. You know, you could have 2 tea bags, 4 of the little drink pouches. You could make more of these little pouches to go in here. And then we're going to do a little, one of these tags on the front. And I think I'll do the For You one. So yeah, hostess gift, a teacher gift, just your good friend. If you just sometimes give each other little things, or like, I know I can't always afford really, you know, fancy gifts or anything, but I want to give a friend a little something. Things like this are just nice, just to tell them that you're thinking about them. And it's going to hang like that, so I want the red tag on this side. And then I'm just going to do the For You on here. And take some of the twine that comes in the kit, right? Maybe. And I'm just going to do it this way. Put the little, make the little loop, you know. Everybody's done this. Put these in here. Sorry, I think I had too much coffee this morning. I've got that crazy shaky hand thing going. And then we're going to tie it on here. So it'll just be like this. Okay. And you could tie a bow or however you want. But just kind of a fun little gift. Little pockets, little pouches. Okay. And then I had a couple ideas, since now I'm going to have extra envelopes. So I will use these envelopes, but I just made some more 3x3 cards, 2 white ones. I kind of liked the crispness of the white. And I took a piece of the tissue paper and I had some of this kind of vintage lace seam binding, but you can still get this, so this isn't like anything that it's hard to get. And then some yellow rickrack, and I just stitched it from top to bottom. And I know it's not perfectly straight, like I said, I'm not the greatest sewer, but I don't mind. I think it's that, like I said, the junk journal thing, I just kind of like, everything doesn't have to be all perfectly straight, but if you like it like that, you might want to use like glue dots or something like that and just make it nice and straight, which you definitely could do. And if you don't want to sew, then again, just go ahead and do it that way, and that'll be easier. And then I'm just going to put a couple of these on the back of here, because I don't want a bunch of glue to make that tissue all warped, so that's why these are great, because it'll definitely, it's so thin, it'll just warp right up. So I'll take that off. But yeah, I know at Joann's they have a lot of that lace seam binding. It's easy to find. Or if you just want to use like different kinds of Stampin' Up! Ribbon, they've got all kinds of really cool ones that you could use. So this piece of tissue paper, since the card is 3x3, it's 3 by like 2 3/4. So it's not, it doesn't go all the way from edge to edge. And again, I am going to get a little puckering because of the sewing, but that's okay. And then I'm taking one of the apples and I'm going to put a dimensional on that. Sorry. I say my own frame. Dimensionals. I love that they put these in here. And if you just want to use 2 or whatever, you can do that too. You don't have to have 4 on. I know that's a lot. And a little apple right here. Kind of overlapping the fabric and the edge, and I may go back and glue down some of these edges because it is a little bit floppy, but I just want you to get the idea of what I'm talking about. So there's one little card. And then the next one I did blueberries, and I stitched again with my sewing machine just down, took 2 pieces of ribbon. This one's actually one I got at Joann's near Christmas time, but it's just red and white, so that works great. And then again, I'm going to use the little glue dots just to give you some other ideas. If you don't want to just use what's in the kit, you want to do some other things. Or if you have leftover stuff. I don't know why I have such a hard time with these. Does everybody else have this hard of a time? I don't. I don't know if it's just they're so small and I can't grab them or what. Okay. So I'm just going to center this, and I know my tails of my fabric or my ribbon are hanging over, but I'm going to fix that. I just wanted them a little bit bigger just so I made sure I had enough. And then I'm just going to trim these. And you could put like a little glue under those too, just to make sure they're staying nice and flat. I like to use these old ribbons, they're just really neat. Okay, and then I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of my blueberry. And two. Ended up with 3 on there. Okay, I'm just going to kind of put it this way. A little bit overlapped. And a leaf, one of the leaves. I'm tucking it a little under that ribbon. And another little leaf. Sorry, didn't think that part through. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time and snip off that corner. Okay, and just some ideas, and like I said, you can make them neater. I'm just trying to, you know, get the ideas out there so you can do them how you want to do them. And then this one will go with this envelope, and the blueberries obviously will go with the blueberry envelope that I had left after I made my little pockets. So there's just a few more ideas, and I think that would make just a great little gift. All right, have a great day.